It's a new day and a new week, and we have parts. Okay, so where did we leave off? Right here. Yep. So what we're replacing today is the belt drive. So it's this pulley, that pulley right there, and then the tensioner. So yeah, 3 bolts and a belt. So, and the reason why, and you'll be able to see it better once I get it out of there, this belt system is gone completely. So let me go through and get those off, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so this is what that area looks like when the 2 idler pulleys. Now on a Land Rover Discovery 2, you have 2 idler pulleys and then your tensioner. So the reason why is because these bushings are, yeah, they're toast. That's a little bit more play than you want. Fortunately, thanks to the nice folks over at Atlantic British, not sponsored, no, they didn't send this to me for free, but you can actually buy the entire idler system as a single unit. You can buy the individual components, but you actually save money if you just replace all 3. Because if you replace one, you should go ahead and replace the whole system with a new belt. And then, yeah, so stuff and things. So let me get the tensioner off, and then I will get everything put back on, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, see you soon. Ew, look, shiny. Okay, so point of interest. Okay, so these are the ones that got pulled out. Okay, ew, disgusting. So mine, or my son's, when I pulled these off, these were 13mm bolts. Now, the stuff you get from British Atlantic, for the idler pulleys, you also get new bolts and bushings and all of that as well. Those are 15mm, okay? But you are going to reuse the same bolt on the belt tensioner. So, yeah, but that's what it looks like. That's what the old ones look like. That's what that thing looks like. And the bearings don't feel horrible, but one had already failed, so that's why I just went ahead and replaced all of them. Okay, let's get the belt back on this thing. Well, actually, no. Let me check something else real quick out down on the bottom. The harmonic balancer pulley, or the crankshaft pulley, depending upon what you want to call it. So, yeah. It looks okay. I wasn't able to torque it down all that much, but I have a new one of those bolts on the way. Not all the parts are here, so that's still, so I'm on the fence. It's like, okay, I'll go ahead and put the belt back on and start running tests, knowing that that bolt's going to come out. Yeah, I'm just kind of not quite sure which direction I want to go yet. But that tire back there has got to go in for a new valve stem, because as you can tell, these are not the same tires. Hang on, let's get up and take a look here. Okay, so in the first video, it had different tires. These are actually the biggest tire that you can put on the Land Rover without having to like do body work. That just fills that wheel well up. So now it's almost like it's gotta have a lift if he decides to stay with that size tire. Or who knows, when these go bad, he may decide to go back to stock height. Either way, I don't know. It looks cool though. All right, back to the belt. Okay, so belt is back on. Another point of interest. This is 17. That was a 15. So a couple of bolt sizes are increased for the head, I guess, but yeah, it works. Look, it's pretty, it's on there. Alrighty, so let's see if I routed this properly. So it can go without a fan on it for a few minutes. So I'll be back. And I'm back, and yeah, had to grab the key. The key. Alrighty, so let's see what this thing sounds like now, because there was a horrible thwapping. Oh, that sounds loads better. kitten. Oh yeah. We came back from the tire store and that thing was making a ruckus. Not noticing any vibrations or anything of that nature. The shiny parts are doing shiny part things. Cool. Yeah, this is the tire. Went through, got it home. Hang on, let me get this thing turned off so I'm not talking over it. So went through, got this thing home, and a couple of days later it was flat, like flat. So I went through and rehabbed my air compressor. Yeah, my neighbor went through and upgraded his air compressor to a very nice shop size air compressor and gave me his itty bitty little 8-gallon one, which is perfect for what I need to do. Hang on a second, let me just turn it around. But yeah, the compressor is perfect for what I need to do. And then I went through, aired it up, and when I pulled the chuck back, I was hearing a hissing sound. I was like, there's no way this damn thing's got a hole in it. No. It was coming from the valve stem. So the valve stem's bad. So at some point I gotta jack this thing up, take that tire off, go to a different tire store. I've got a tire store that I use. Yeah, it's always been convenient and worked for me. So go through, get that done, because I don't want to road test it yet because, well, the valve stem blows out. I've got a flat tire. And that tire is a different size than the spare on the back. See where I'm going with that? Anyway, so yeah, kind of a very short video, but I did progress. I am going to road test it without putting the new bolt on. New bolt is going in, and I think while I'm in there, just for my peace of mind, I'm going to go through and replace that front main seal at the same time, put the new bolt on there, fight like hell trying to get that damn thing torqued down to spec, and then we'll take it from there. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Again, I am sorry it's so short, but I was waiting on parts. I wasn't going to film until all the parts were here, but not all the parts are here, so yeah. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. Thanks for joining, and yeah, stuff and things. Go build something.